Thank you very much, Grace. So my name is Borgstrom. As Grace mentioned, I work with a group called the Southern Interior Legal Action Coalition. So first I'd like to thank you all for showing up. I know, especially on such a gorgeous day, and now that spring has finally sprung for permanent, I believe, in our province. I know how hard it is to get out a beautiful afternoon to come inside. But thanks very, very much for doing this, and I really hope that at the end of today you'll feel it was time well spent. I believe it will. The other thing is that I think, as many of you in this room really know, my thanks out to the people I'm about to introduce and speak, because same thing, I found that when we were putting together this conference, what we wanted to do was bring in some people from Nova Scotia and Alberta that have a longer history than us in actually making some of this work. And I found that the real beauty of working in community economic development and rural development is how willing people are to help. So I phoned Chris Payne and Peter Cameron. I mean, Nova Scotia, you can imagine it's a long flight to come from one side of our big country to the other. And Peter, when I picked him up, he had to leave. He got up at 3 in the morning in order to catch his first flight. I was teasing him. It's a jam-packed. I've got these guys. You know, we meet at breakfast and we go, most nights we're going to go till about 9 at night, and it's 3 solid days. And I don't think his jet lag will catch up to him until he gets home. But I sure appreciate it. And on that, as you can see from your agenda, what we're thinking we could do is we'll go through the presentations. We have a coffee break in between. Depending on how things go, maybe what I could ask is we do have a question and answer at the end, but if there's a question you'd really like to ask immediately after a speaker speaks, by all means, just put your hand up and we can take certain 5 minutes questions at the end of each speaker if you prefer. And then I was hoping we could just have a bit of a round table at the very end with some discussion.